Cavaliers. We've got Stephen Curry. Lucas is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Thurman in at the 5, down low.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
Williams kicks to Alston. Adebayo the screen. Alston, good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Lucas. Here's Havlicek. They get it back. Kicks it out to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Not the first, and certainly not the last time we see this. LeBron finding airspace.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time. What constituted the original personal foul? Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
JR going to the rim, showing that he's still got a burst of speed.
Here's Curry. Havlicek outside. James kicks to Lucas. Smith against Havlicek. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Train. The three-pointer. Curry's got 5 now.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Here's Smith. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Lucas kicks to Havlicek. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Alston against Curry. Alston, good. Alston's got his second basket of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Albuquerque. They trail by 6. Alston on top. Pass to Smith. On the wing, Williams. Lets the 3 fly. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Adebayo against Lucas. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Albuquerque trails by 3. Outside Williams. Smith outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
JR maybe leaking out just a little bit, but has a strong sense of where to run to get the score.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. Havlicek, the pass to Thurman. Pass to Curry. Takes the three. Rebound by Albuquerque. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Albuquerque. OG Anunoby comes in for J.R. Smith. And Cleveland with a change here, too. James is checked in. Williams. Albuquerque again can't hit it. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 7.
Assertive move by LBJ, just taking what he wants inside.
Albuquerque trails by 3. Here is Alston. 5 points in the game. Here's McAdoo. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And the Cavaliers with possession here. James, the pass to Kellogg. Now here is Havlicek. Out to the right wing. McCollum outside. 5 to shoot. And the bank shot is good.
That's one of the huge attributes of McCollum's game. He can score from anywhere, which makes him very unpredictable as a scorer.
Anunoby outside. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. They've got McCollum. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Thurman in at the center, filling out the middle. No one near James as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. Caruso kicks to Boozer. Boozer with the screen for Randall. Drills the three-pointer. Randall's got the lead up to 3 now for Albuquerque.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
And it's James missing. And so here's Albuquerque. Here's Anunoby. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Albuquerque?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
Lucas is checked in for Cleveland. Jackson comes in for C.J. McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Anunoby passes to Boozer. Caruso looking for an opening. Randall down low, guarded by Jackson. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 5.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Havlicek, he's checked in for Jackson. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. LeBron passes to Kellogg. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Embiid. Here's Anunoby. The rebound by James. Cleveland trails by 5. Throws it up high. And stolen by Caruso. And here we go, Albuquerque. Fast break. Anunoby, good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Caruso against LeBron. Head for 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Reds got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Anunoby. Off target at the rim. Cleveland trails by 5. Here's LeBron. James gets inside and finishes.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 7 points here in this quarter. Anunoby's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Red. A floater and the rejection by Embiid. Here's Randall. And again, it's Albuquerque.
Impactful when Randall can get out wide and run like that in the fast break.
And there's the foul going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul for the Cavaliers. Jackson comes in for Michael Redd. And Curry subbed in for James.
Jim Jackson. Stephen Curry.
1:51 left in the first half. Lucas a screen on Anunoby. Jackson passes to Kellogg. It's stolen by Randall. And pushing it up is Albuquerque. Again in transition. Anunoby, no good. Cleveland trails by 7. The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Phil Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
All new players now for Albuquerque.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Alston. Offensive rebound. And McAdoo kicks to Williams. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Albuquerque on D. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And LeBron continues to self-dial himself. Look at him. He's in a groove.
Smith the pass to Williams. J.R. Smith on the wing. Covered by Havlicek. Smith pass to Alston. Clock at 6. Here's McAdoo. Now Adebayo. Nobody near Williams. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Puts one up from 19. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's Albuquerque holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
They've got Jalen Williams. McAdoo out there with Adebayo. Then there's Rafer Alston, and it's Smith in at the 2 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Thurman. And here is LeBron. With a step back and too long on the shot. And Albuquerque with the possession. Out to Smith. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Williams in the post, working on James. Here's McAdoo. The open shot, Williams. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Curry with the 3, rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams passes to Alston. Driving inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo? Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Cleveland trails by 15. Havlicek kicks to Curry. Here's James. Pass to Thurman. Just his first attempt. And Adebayo sends it back. Smith dishes to McAdoo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. McAdoo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Basket good.
And James, another dime that gets dropped. Someone that just loves involving his teammates.
Albuquerque leading by 15. McAdoo inside. Guarded by Curry. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Bob McAdoo. 1 shot.
The most impressive thing about McAdoo is how diverse his game is. Attacking the rim, hitting jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to punish him.
Curry passes to Thurman. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. And James throws it down.
Now that looked easy. 2 of the easier points for LeBron James in this ball game.
Smith kicks to Williams. Pass to Alston. Curry with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. Lucas with it. He's against McAdoo. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Albuquerque leading by 16. And he jams it with authority.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Smith's shot is good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
From the arc. And that one's good from Havlicek.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Out to Smith. A 3-ball. Lucas with the rebound. Cleveland trails by 17. And 1:01 left in the third. Here's Curry. Rebound by Albuquerque. McAdoo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Right at the free throw line. Curry can't get it to go.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And easy 2 points on the layup. Thurman's got his first 2 points.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The drive by James.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
And so it's Albuquerque feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. They've got Lucas. Michael Redd is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Kellogg in at the power forward position. Inside, here's Havlicek. Rebound by Albuquerque. And here's Alston. Here's McAdoo. That falls. Great assist by Rafer Alston. McAdoo's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Albuquerque. It's McCollum with the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, McCollum is pretty deft at changing speeds, and that time he did it driving to the rim.
First free throw is good. All new players now for Albuquerque. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Albuquerque leading by 17. Into the lane, and Boozer throws it down hard.
Some showmanship from Boozer, really making that one hurt.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Redd. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
Cleveland trails by 17. McCollum with the ball. Pass to Lucas. On the wing, Havlicek. He's covered by Boozer. Great open look there.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Boozer with the screen for Randall. Here's Boozer in the post. Rebounded by Jackson.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Kellogg. 6 on the shot clock. Randall with some nice deep. Albuquerque leading by 15. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Timeout. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And Albuquerque making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And Cleveland making a change here. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Curry's shot is off.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Curry passes to Havlicek. And another miss by Cleveland. Albuquerque leading by 19. Anunoby kicks to Mitchell. Randall outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good by LeBron.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Here's Anunoby, stolen by Havlicek. There's 1:40 left in the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
Third team time. Shooting for the away team, John Havlicek.
And he can't get the first one. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Albuquerque. So he can't get either to fall. And so here's Albuquerque. 16-point lead. Here's Mitchell outside for Randall. Boozer against Lucas. And they get it back. Anunoby passes to Mitchell. Boozer a screen on Curry. Mitchell wide open. From outside off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Lucas and Boozer with the block.
And some aggressive defense from Boozer, just attacking that shot.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. McCollum passes to Kittles. Over Boozer. Kittles, no good. And so here's Albuquerque. It's a 16-point game. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Home team, Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. McAdoo comes in for Carlos Boozer. Williams, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And Smith's subbed in for OG Anunoby. Pass to Kellogg. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kittles. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. And so here's Albuquerque. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
For three, Smith hits it from three-point range. And Albuquerque leads by 18.
Gotta know Smith is on the prowl for revenge when you sink on it. I mean, great response from the young man.
And so Albuquerque takes the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.